Hello and welcome back to the Cove with a brand new series of Surviving Mars. This time though, we are going to be playing with the Green Planet DLC. Yes, I had so much fun last time, I decided to pick it up while it was on sale and I thought it would make for a good playthrough again. So since it's been a little while since we've played this, we're going to go ahead and jump on in today. So let's start a new game. We're going to see what we can come up with. Now, it has been a little while since we've played, but that should be okay. We will be fine. So, first of all, since we are now playing on with the new DLC, let's change our colony name to the Oasis. Yeah, I think that is appropriate. So let's go ahead and do that. Now let's see. Mission sponsors. Who do we want to play as? We have a few choices. We could start with a couple of applicants and things with the International Mars mission. Oh yes, and before I forget, I also did pick up the Rivalries DLC, the one that includes a couple of other people trying to terraform the planet as well. So yes, we'll have a few people more to deal with as well. But either way, let's see. There's also USA. We have the Blue Sun Corporation. I think that's not too bad there. And then, let's see, China, India, Europe. I think we'll go for probably something, I don't know, probably normal based. It has been a little while. We did pretty well in the last one. We won't go with any of these hard ones. I think that's a little bit at this stage. So let's see, what have we got? Anything from Terraforming Initiative upwards. So terraforming techs are cheaper. Okay. And forestation plants do not require power, and import RC doses from the start, as well as a bonus tech of Martian vegetation. Oh, as well as interplanetary projects. You know what, that does sound rather good. That's a solid amount of research per sol, 100, some decent prices for our rare metals. Bad. Although, what else have we got? We also have some things here. Supply pods can carry more cargo. Rock based into rare metals. That's rather nice. And colonists grant funding when they arrive on Mars. Passages cost no resources and are constructed instantly. Huh. And colonists suffer no penalties when using passages to work between domes. Ah, well, you know what? I think Brazil could be a pretty good one to start off with. Yeah. So let's go ahead and do that. Also, too, I have been playing a whole stack of Terraforming Mars, the board game. So, yeah, that's probably leaning towards all of this as well. I've been looking forward to some of those new expansions that come out. But anyway, let's see. Commander profile. Let's see what we've got here. We could go with the geoengineer, import costs reduction, that's good. Bonus prefabs are good for GHGs and forestations. Let's see, city mayor, extra money is always good to start off with, especially early on. Bonus techs. Building costs in metals and concrete are reduced by 20%, that's not bad. And less upkeep is also pretty good. Yeah, drones are gradually optimized to work and construct faster until Sol 100. Drone hubs no longer require power or maintenance. Ooh. You know, that could be particularly good for us. Let's see, what else have we got? Doctors. Comfort for the birth rate is good. Make sure we get a good population early. Extra sanity is always good. And then let's... what do we really want? I'm thinking we may go with, what is this? Where was it? The Inventor? Yeah, there we go. Drones get better optimized over time, as well as the autonomous hubs. Yeah, no power or maintenance is particularly good, so we'll pick that up. Company logo, let's see. Anything particularly fun this time round? Let's see. We are terraforming, so is there anything that would work? Well, you know what? Let's go with the terraforming initiative. Yeah, I think that's fair. And then we'll go with a random mystery. Again, I don't really know the mysteries, so that'll be fun. And then we'll stick with the standard 3 rival colonies as well. Game rules, I think it's all fairly simple. We'll just keep it at standard. We won't try and make things worse than what they could be. And I think that should be fairly good. So let's go ahead and move on. And now let's figure out our payload. So you know what? I might pause things here for a second and I'll come back and tell you what I come up with. Okay, so what we have is we've actually ended up staying with the default payload. I'm fairly happy with everything that's here. Prefab buildings, we start with the drone hub, fuel refinery, moisture evaporator, and a Stirling generator. That'll be good for us. And then we also have our transport, which should be rather good. Pick up a couple more resources early on, as well as a couple of drones, and then some basic bits and pieces. Now, at some point, we will definitely come back and pick up an RC Explorer. I think that'll be a future delivery, just because that will then give us the ability to start scanning anomalies and making some progress there as well. And we've also renamed our shuttle to the Caravel. Yes, we are going to go with a bit of a nautical theme here with our spaceships. So we'll be naming those after some old types of ships. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue onwards. And now we must find a colony site. So yet again, I'm going to have a bit of a look around and I will show you with where we end up. Alright, so this is where we are looking at. We're looking at colony site 7 degrees north, 73 degrees west. I think this is going to be relatively decent. It's a challenge difficulty of 295%, which I think I'm happy with. We're going to have a decent amount of dust storms, some reasonable amount of dust devils as well, but we're going to be fairly resource rich as well with metals, concrete, and water, which is very good. Minimal meteors as well as cold waves, and I think that that's probably going to be a good start for us. So let's go ahead and dive on in. I think this could be a good spot. Now again, we'll have to have a look at the terrain once we arrive, but we can only do what we can do. So, we are an inventor, and here is our mission control log. Welcome to Mars. Everyone at Mission Control is impatient to see the rocket touching down and unloading its precious cargo. Our remotely controlled eyes and hands on the red planet, the drones and rovers, our goal is to secure a foothold for humanity by building the first Martian dome. This daunting endeavor will allow the brave pioneers, the founders, to settle on Mars and prove that the colony is sustainable. But until then, we have to make sure that the colony has enough construction resources: water, oxygen, and power. Alright, let's roll. So, let's quickly pause for 2 seconds. Oh, looks like, trying to tell us how to land on the planet. That's alright, we'll get to that soon. We have a decent amount of buildable area, 32%. I see that we've already got some kind of underground metals, some concrete. So I think up over here may be of benefit. Or even maybe slightly further south. Yeah, maybe we could even in the future have a bit of a ramp going down here. That could be a good spot to start. We don't have any tech, we have an anomaly. That's always worth searching, but again, we need to get our explorer before we can do anything there. Let's also go ahead and, oh yes, terraforming introduction. I suppose that is something we should cover since this is new. To terraform Mars and create Earth-like environment for colonists, you have to gradually increase the 4 global terraforming parameters: atmosphere, temperature, water, and vegetation. Terraforming is a long process, but once complete, humans can start breathing outside domes by researching a terraforming technology when ready. Further terraforming info is available in the encyclopedia. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and start looking at our technologies. So at the moment, we are halfway through biotech for our Moxie. Yeah, oxygen production increased by 50%. That's going to be important. We'll also have, let's see, rocket cargo space is increased by 10,000 kilos. That would also be rather nice. Let's see, terraforming seeds. Okay, and that'll also give us forestation plants. Again, this is going to be a little bit further down. I don't think we can afford that right now, especially with those new buildings. So we'll leave that be for now. Robotics, drone hubs, extra drones, and yeah, increase the maximum number. That's not bad. Physics, extractors amplify. Okay, so more power, but more production, but we do use more power. And then increase research provided by sponsor by 100. Ooh, well, you know what? That is probably our priority. Early science is going to be very important as it snowballs. Then let's go ahead and pick up that cargo space as well for our next supply drop. And then from there, I think we can probably let things be. Yeah, we'll go with drone hubs just in case, and then yeah, I think that will do. We'll come back and have a look. So that we've got those. Now let's also go ahead and start scanning some sectors. So this is where we want to start. I think that's probably in our best interests, but at the same time too, let's just double check a few locations. Let's go maybe here and here. And then maybe, what do we do? Maybe some of these other ones nearby? Oh, wait a second. There we are. And maybe even, you know what? I don't see us using this corner very much. I'd rather have more of a central localized position if at all possible. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and let that scan for a little bit. We're not going to go ahead and do too much. Oh, we could use a probe as well. Yeah, immediately scans the sector for deposits and anomalies. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's drop a probe, say, over here. Ooh, okay, so there's some more anomalies and things to scan. A vista as well is rather nice. A little bit of concrete, but again, not quite enough. And then let's also go... Well, you know what? That's probably enough for now. We'll scan this side as well, just to be sure. So we've got some extra science there. Yes, some materials and concrete. But again, I think this is probably going to be fairly good. Yeah, this whole area should be fine. So we'll go ahead and let that be. Let's move on in. Let's pick this as our landing space. Let's go... Where do we wish to land? I suppose at this stage it doesn't matter too much. So let's go... Let's see. There we are. That should be good enough. Yeah, we can always move it at a later date. Alright, so... Oh, right, we have to get rid of that. Let's go ahead and drop this down. Oh, let's rotate that if we can. All walking objects. Have we already picked a space? Okay, hang on a second. Let's just no, let's just pop this up out of the way. That should be fine. That'll have to do. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's sorted. Scans, that's fine. Research, milestone, that's good. That'll give us some extra technology. And that will have to do. So let's go ahead and let things deploy. So here comes our big green spaceship, which is fantastic. Got a few anomalies for us to search out, but again, that'll take some time with our next drop. Well, let's see what we can do. Alright, so there are some more tooltips. Thank you kindly. Building and construction, that is fine. So, now that these guys are unpacking, let's go ahead and start up our little settlement. So first of all, let's build a few buildings. We're going to need... Well, we'll probably need a drone hub. That's pretty much a non-negotiable. Let's put this over... I think over here should be for the most amount of range. Yeah, I think that'll do well. Let's pop that there. Let's also then go ahead and... is that within building range? Oh, well, that's the transport. Okay, let's go ahead and see. What else do we need? Recharge station, though. We don't need that just yet. We should probably get some power. Power is going to be important. Let's go with a Stirling generator. We'll pop this in the same area. Let's go... yeah, let's just go here. And then let's also build... what are we after? Could build some solar panels. That'd be pretty good. I don't know if we really want stacks of maintenance at this stage. Oh, wait a second. Did we... oh, we brought polymers, machine parts. Alright, of course. We don't have rare metals yet. That's fine. Transport. Let's find some metals. Let's gather those. That should be some surface deposits of metal. We have some more over here as well. Let's also go ahead and set up for that. Let's go with... where are we looking for? We are looking... not for production, but we're looking for our resource depots. Storages, that's what we're after. All right. Universal depot, that should be fine for this stage. Let's just pop this over here. In fact, we might just make a second one of those as well. Yeah, just so it's nice and easy. And then we'll also go ahead and make one more depot. We will make this resource specific, and we will make that a fuel depot and put that near... you know, we'll put that just far enough away, just in case something happens. We don't want to lose all of our resources. So I think that should be fine for now. We're not going to start with anything too much. We just need to get things started. Alright, so I think that's about all we want. Right, go ahead and let our drones start doing their work. These guys are moving over. Everything's within range of the shuttle, so that will do fine. We have 6 drones. They've got a few jobs to do. Alright. 4 new anomalies. Let's see. We've got this one over here, this one over there. Another one here, and all the way over there. Okay. So, good news is that'll all be accessible to us in the future. I think we'll go ahead and keep scanning out the closest sectors towards us. In fact, you know what? We'll shuffle all of those across. Make sure we go for the ones nearby where we're landing first. There we go. Okay, that should be fine. All right, excellent. Japan has completed, or no? They're not really doing too much, but they said nearly completed a milestone. Okay, so let's see what these milestones are. That could be good for us to see. So we have scanning anomalies, launching a rocket from Mars, finding water. Yeah, all of these things are going to be important. But speaking of which, we should probably keep on doing some of those things. We do need some fuel for everything that we've got. So let's go ahead and... where is it? We should have... yeah, we have a fuel refinery. That will be important, but we need some life support first. We'll need a moisture evaporator. There we are. So let's go ahead and we'll pop this... we'll put this over here for now. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's also rotate that around so the piping is in a better location. We do have our little generator there, which we will need to connect. So let's go ahead and start powering things up. Power cables. Let's go ahead and get that done. And then we'll also need a water tank if we're going to be making water. So let's go ahead and get that sorted too. We need a water tower that should go side by side, I dare say. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, let's pop that there. We also will need Well, we don't need a Moxie just yet to create oxygen. We don't have any people hanging around, so that's not an issue. And then, oh yes, we will want a fuel refinery. This is available from water. Yep, so we'll go ahead and pop that in. Let's see. Let's put that side by side there. That should be all well and good. Oh, and of course, we need power cables to make all of this function. Okay. Let's start from here. We'll run our way across there. That'll be all we need. Alright. Alright, so not too bad. Let's go ahead and speed things up just a little bit. Plenty of things to produce. Yep, we need some power. We need some piping. Oh yes, of course. Electricity does not run through cables very well. That is a dangerous thing. Pipes, yes. Let's go ahead and plug those two in. That should do nicely. Once that gets built, that should be fine and dandy. Again, that's just going to take us a little minute as we pick everything up.
Anomaly found.
Alright, another anomaly found. Fantastic. Whereabouts is this one? All the way over there? Oh, all the way down here. Wow, okay. I thought we cancelled. Oh, well, you know what? I'll take what I can get. Anything for free is a good thing for us, so we'll go ahead and do that. Let's see. We don't have an explorer, so we can't make anything off it at this stage. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to set up a nice little position for our drones before we can start doing too much more. That should be fine. Alright, so let's see. Metals are going up. That is ideal. Any concrete in this area outside of what needs to be produced? Probably not. So let's go ahead and start seeing about that. We need... where is this? Production. We want concrete extractor. That's going to be a necessity. No cable connection here. Alright, so if memory serves, we don't really need to put it in any spot in particular. As long as it's within the hexagons, that's all that really matters. And then we'll have the waste rock as well, which we can... yeah, we'll go ahead and go that way. That should be fine. We'll build that. Let's also go ahead and plug that in, of course. We're going to start needing more and more as time goes by. That should be relatively fun. Oh wait, did we put that in the right spot? Hang on a second, let's just pause for 2 seconds. We need to close. There we are. Let's not do this. Can we cancel that again? You know what, we haven't made it yet, it'll be fine. We'll get rid of that and let's build in some power to the generator. Yeah, that'll be fine. Alright. That'll get us concrete, that way we can make a landing pad. That'll also help us start working towards our first dome. We have some water coming on in, which is very nice. That's running around the clock. We still have just the right amount of power, so that is all a-okay. Water tower is slowly going to be gaining capacity. Yeah, the water grid is one. Apparently, though, we are empty. That is probably because we're using water to make the fuel. Okay, so we're going to need to set the universal depots. We're going to tell them not to put any fuel here. We don't want anything bad happening. This one we will keep. We'll have a desired amount of... how much do we need to refuel? 50? Okay, so that'll be our... you know, we'll put the desired amount at 20. We're not going to overproduce unnecessarily. So we'll stop... oh, wait a second. Fuel refinery is not even enabled. Whoopsie daisies. Yeah, let's make sure that that is up and running. Let's see. Why can we not... oh, but you know what? Eureka, hang on a second. Let's figure out this first. Our scientific analysis servers just crashed. We tried turning them off and on again, but the problem persisted after reboot. While looking for the glitch, your data technicians discovered the possibility to boost the performance of the program by running secondary analytical trials just this once. Ooh. Okay, so gain 100 sponsor research. That's not bad. Random tech will be researched. Reveals several techs in a random field. You know what? A free technology is probably beneficial. I think, yeah, gain 100 sponsor research. I think that's just standard, or is that a permanent thing? Yeah, just this once we'd gain 100. I think we'd be better off researching either a full thing for free. Yeah, let's focus on a single topic. Random tech will be researched. Yeah, or we could just reveal a few, but you know what? A free tech is a free tech.
Complete.
So what did we get? Martian-born resilience. Okay, whereabouts is this one? Oh wow, all the way down. Martian-born don't take sanity damage when working in outdome buildings. Well, that is nice. That is a good tech to have. Not right now, but it is, it's what we've got, so I won't say no. Let's build... Will this power up now? Alright, let's just see if this... Apparently we're not able to, construct the power. Or, you know what, maybe we are... Hang on a second, let's just double check. Not enough power. Okay, so it wasn't a power cable issue, it was just the issues of not having enough power. Okay, well that's fine. Let's go... what can we turn off partway through? Well, this requires no power, which is particularly nice. We'll set you to turn off overnight. Yeah, and we'll tell you to run when you can. Yeah, that should be fun. So at least we'll still start working towards being able to send our shuttle back. Yeah, I think that is fairly good. All right, so let's see. Drone. Sorry, transport. You. Let's search for any more deposits. There should be... Let's see, where can we go? I think there was some more over here. Yeah, we should definitely start salvaging what we can. We'll keep an eye out over... Would have thought that we had found another deposit or two more, but I guess I could have been wrong. Ooh, that could have been bad. We could have had a little bit of trouble. Alright, so there's underground metals, there's concrete, that's all well and good. We want... Oh well, you know what, it just is what it is. We'll have to stay there, but that's all a-okay. We'll make our progress. A few things running by. Hopefully nothing gets damaged too early on, otherwise that could be very bad for our run. But I think we're in a pretty good spot. We've got a little bit of power going in. We've got a little bit of water. We're slowly refueling. We're getting to a point where I think in the next episode our drones should be fairly sustained. But again, that is for us to figure out in the next one. So if you do want to see more of this series, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.